Welcome to today's live IELTS class. My name is Adrian and I'm streaming to you live from beautiful Budapest here in Europe. I am Canadian, for those of you who were wondering at times where I'm originally from. And this class and lesson is brought to you by aehelp.com for academic IELTS help. Check us out there. And if you are studying for the general version of the test, definitely check us out at gieltshelp.com. On both of those websites, in our premium package, we have over 100 hours of video lessons, a fully interactive course for your phone, tablet, PC, and 6 original practice exams. So definitely check us out there. Hi, Carolina. Hi, Daniel. I got your emails. I'm putting together that list. I'll remind us when some more members come into the class as well. Students, if you haven't downloaded the app and installed it yet, please do so. Academic IELTS Help. This app actually links with your web account, so you can use the same account from the application or the website. Hi, Danish. All right, you got your computer-based results, 6.5, 6, and 6.5 and 7. That's not bad, Danish. That's pretty good. From the work that you sent me, that's roughly what I estimated your scores to be. So congratulations. That's a fairly solid score. So your overall band score, Danish, is 6.5. It's good. It's solid. Is that enough for your goals? I know if you're looking for immigration, that will be enough. You're very welcome, Danish. Oh, and you got your admission too. Nice. Very good. Awesome, Danish. Good job. Thumbs up. Thank you for coming back and sharing your experience. Fantastic. Thank you, Danish. Cool. What a great way to start the class. All right, students, if you have questions, comments, or concerns, contact us, adrian@aehelp.com. That's my email. And while we wait for some more members, I'll just quickly show you the websites. This is the academic website here with the blue background at aehelp.com. Click the big red button to join the premium package. And this is the general version with the green background. You can click that big red button there to join the general version of the exam or general version of the preparation materials. All right, students, today we are going to finish task 2 that we started yesterday, and we have a good amount of students in the class. Danish, remember that for university, you will do a lot of reading and writing. So you're over the first and perhaps the biggest hurdle, which is to get past the IELTS exam. Again, make sure, Danish, to keep working hard, use lots of English, read lots in English, write essays all the way until you're actually in your class and doing your assignments. The essay strategies that we practice, Danish, in this class with persuasive essays, first person, third person, you will definitely see those in your university classes. So be ready for that, okay? So it's good practice even to just hang around today and check out this class. Hi, Chabi. Hi, Ferdobs. Good to see you. Preeti, good to see you in the class. Okay, everyone. So just a quick review of yesterday's question. And of course, you remember that I said to write the introductory paragraph so that we have it ready for this class. So here is the question from yesterday, IELTS writing task 2. You should spend about 40 minutes on this task. Many people believe that the age of shopping malls is coming to an end. Soon, online shopping will completely replace retail stores. Explain the reason for this and give your own opinion. Hi, Kisi. Hi, Shanghung. All right, now we write at least 250 words. We paraphrase the question. That was clear. We went through identifying the topic, the controlling idea. We very importantly identified some mutually exclusive points for argument, which is convenience, cheaper, and choices, and then established our thesis statement. So here it is. I'm certain that the time of shopping malls is nearing its demise, as online shopping has distinct advantages which make it a great replacement, including convenience, price, and choice. Okay, before I show you my introduction, of course I did complete that for you. I'm sure some of our members did so as well. So go ahead, share your hook, members. So start copy pasting or writing your hook for this introduction, and we'll move through the introduction nice and smooth and just get some different ideas about what could be a good hook from different members. Hi, Barendra. Welcome to the class. Again, remember, hooks should be simple, catchy, and include the topic. Satisfying times, that's great that the computer-based exam is available in your country. For some people, the computer-based exam works better. On our websites, Chabi, you can use the practice exams in a computer-based version as well also. So I'm not sure if you have access to that, but check it out. Okay, the hook. So Carolina says, millions of people spend thousands of dollars annually purchasing articles online every day. Yeah, Carolina, good. I would write it a little bit differently. I would write it as millions of people spend thousands of dollars purchasing articles online annually. A lot of people do spend thousands of dollars, but even more people spend thousands of dollars throughout the year. So I would say instead of every day, annually, I think is a little bit clearer. But otherwise, good. Carolina, it's solid. You'll see it's very similar to what I have. Shang Hung says, shopping online has become more prevalent in developing countries than ever before. Shang Hung, I don't think I would narrow it to developing countries. I think online shopping is quite prevalent in most parts of the world now, or in many parts of the world. You'd be surprised the reach of online shopping. I know even here in Hungary, Shanghai, I can use the German Amazon to order products, which is fantastic. Ferdov said, the methods of shopping are changing with the advancement of technology. Ferdov's nice, okay? It's clear, it's to the point, you're on topic, sure, all right? Barendra says, nowadays. Barendra, nowadays is one word, okay? No space there. It's the right spelling, just no space. So nowadays, comma. Shopping is very important in our lives on a daily basis. Yeah, it's good. Nowadays, shopping is an important part of daily life. That's the easier way, Barendra. So nowadays, comma, shopping is an important part of daily life. That would be more natural, but both are okay. Hassan, one of our newer members, good to see you in class, says it is a moot point whether shopping online will exist in the near future or not. Yeah, okay, all right. Hassan, try to stay away from the future participle will in your essays. You want to stay mostly in present tense whenever possible, okay? But it's not bad, Hassan, it works in this case. Kisi says millions of people click and pay, okay, sorry, Kisi, one more time. Millions of people click a pay button online to buy commodities they need and want. All right, that works. Preeti, shopping is an activity which needs money. I think that's a little bit off mark, Preeti. It's a very clear point, but it's not really on this topic. All right, we'll keep moving. So here is my hook. Okay. My hook is internet commerce is now valued in the billions of dollars annually. Okay. Anything extravagant like billions of dollars, it usually hits home with the reader. Okay. So if you can throw that in there, it works well. So internet commerce Internet commerce means the flow of money online is now valued in the billions of dollars annually. Okay, annually means each year. Simple sentence, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, obviously showing lexical resource with these words, with this vocabulary, and catches the reader's attention. Okay, quite similar to what some of you wrote. Okay, it's good. All right, if I didn't catch your hook, it's okay. Don't worry, you've probably got a decent one. Let's keep going. So the background, this is my background here. You can compare your background later. Okay, I'll take a look at some of yours as you're putting them up. I'll read mine, and then I'll take a look at yours. Okay, so here's my background. Soon after the advent of the World Wide Web, people gained opportunity to purchase their products and services via the computer. This phenomenon is having a major impact on the traditional structure of consumerism in society. Okay, so first sentence, a definition of our topic, what we're talking about. Okay, so what are we talking about? We're talking about the advent of the World Wide Web, and soon after, people having opportunity or chances to buy their products and services with the computer, right? That's what we're talking about. And this phenomenon is having a major impact on the traditional structure of consumerism in society. Consumerism means the act of selling, buying, purchasing, exchanging, business, right? Okay. And then why is that important? Well, it's important because it's changing the fabric of society in that sense. All right. And then here we have the thesis. So I'm certain that the time of retail stores are nearing their demise, as online shopping has distinct advantages which make it a great substitute, including convenience, price, and choice. So that's your Band 9 introduction. All right. And you'll notice that I revised my thesis a little bit as well to make it even better. Okay, so Shang Hung, for the background, says, over the past 2 decades, buying commodities on the internet is speedy, reliable, and economical, which has had a major impact on people's shopping habits. Shang Hung, that background is a little bit closer to your thesis, okay? Because you're giving reasons for why the internet consumerism has become popular in the past 2 decades. You should save that more for the thesis in this case, because that is your actual discussion in the essay. So in the background, instead, Shang Hung, try to think about what is online shopping? Why is this an important topic? Okay, so ask those 2 questions instead of asking yourself, what are the reasons for the popularity of online shopping? If you put your argument before your thesis, Shang Hung, then your thesis will simply be a repetition. It'll be like you have a back-to-back thesis, just paraphrasing, and you don't want to do that, okay? All right, Danielle says, since the last 2 decades, it has become dramatically popular. Don't use contractions, Danielle. It has become dramatically popular to make purchases online. People from all over the globe are gradually refusing to buy at traditional shopping centers and purchase through the internet instead. Okay, a little bit of correction there, Daniel, to make sense of that second sentence. All right, pay attention there. Okay, so that's the introduction. Again, members, you can compare your background and your hook to mine later on as well, see where it differs, see where it's the same. Okay, we'll go on to the body paragraphs, and we definitely want to move along here because we have 3. We have convenience, price, and choice. Now, in this case, let's make these 3 body paragraphs concise, detailed, with some good examples using first-person voice, okay? So let's go on to the first one. Kesey, I see yours as well. It looks like you're giving a bit too much detail, okay? Looks like you're giving information that's reserved more for the body paragraph. So let's go to body 1. Okay. And body one is obviously to do with convenience. Okay. So give me the topic sentence that defines convenience. Do that now. Okay. Hi, Manal. Welcome to our group of members. Make sure to contact me by email so I can hook you up with your perks. Welcome to the class. Join in. All right. So, topic sentence, students. Let's move at a nice pace. Don't take too long trying to write the perfect sentence. Just write it down. I will correct your sentences as much as I can, okay? So, just write it down, okay? All right. Nice. We got some topic sentences coming up from our members. Very good. Carolina says online shopping is gaining a popularity for buying any article at any time. All right. Yeah. So showing that flexibility. All right. Carolina, careful with choosing the right topic sentence for the right point. So choice is the third one. I think your topic sentence, Carolina, is better for choice. Here we're talking about convenience. Think about what is the definition of convenience for humans. So what does it mean when we have a convenient situation? When you picture that, when you visualize that, you'll probably come up with a similar idea as I have. Okay. Preeti, you're almost kind of going for the explanation of this body paragraph. I think you meant that for the background of the introduction, but it's almost the better as the explanation for this body paragraph, okay? So when you think about your topic sentence, students, try to think about how would a dictionary define this word or these words, okay? Let me put it here. Okay, so here's a tip. Okay, and you do have the vocabulary. A lot of students think, I don't have enough vocabulary for that, but yes, you do. You'd be surprised how much vocabulary is stored in your mind. So for the topic sentence, here's a tip. Okay. Okay, for the topic sentence, think about how would the dictionary describe that word or the words that you have in point one of your thesis? Okay, so here, point one is convenience. When I ask myself, what is convenience? So what does it mean when a situation is convenient for me? Then my response is, well, it's easy, it doesn't take a lot of energy, and it's fast, right? Think of a specific example of convenience, McDonald's, right? Not a lot of energy involved, you don't have to cook, and it's fast. Fast food is convenient because we don't have to cook and it's fast. So convenience is often defined as saving time and energy, okay? That's why, remember, yesterday I said that time saving is a part of this, all right? Okay, so Ferdov says, buying through the internet is quick, safe, and convenient as individuals can buy products just clicking on the phone, and the delivery is also free in many cases. For Dobbs, careful not to put too many ideas into one sentence, okay? You have a lot going on in that sentence, and it would be better to focus more on one concept and define it in a clearer way, okay? Hassan says, never before have people believe that they can purchase their products more conveniently via computer than these days. Okay, Hassan, it's not bad. It's a little bit redundant of the introduction. So Hassan, the way to avoid that is define the word convenience. So Hassan, if you write never before have people believed that they can purchase their products using less time and energy via the computer than these days. So if you replace more convenience with using less time and energy, Hassan, then you have a really good topic sentence. Okay, so again, members, students, avoid repeating the same word that you have in your thesis in your topic sentence. Okay, I hope that makes sense. It's a very important tip. All right, that will improve your coherence and score in your writing. It will also improve your lexical resource score. So it's an important tip. Okay, will improve your cohesion score. All right. Barendra says, since the last few decades, online shopping has been the most popular way to purchase products via the computer or using smartphones because it is so easy to place an order. Barendra, that's good. So the so easy to place an order is your definition of convenience, and that works. Okay, that's good. All right. Amarjeet says, these days people have the opportunity to purchase items anywhere, anytime, without a lot of effort through the internet. That is very nice, Amarjeet. Okay, that's a good one. So again, members, notice Amarjeet is using anywhere, anytime, without effort. Now, there is another word that you can use, Amarjeet. The word is effortlessly. Okay. Again, it's just more lexical resource points, okay? So without effort in English, effortless, right? Less meaning none, effortlessly, okay? Lee gives it its grammar form, okay? Purchase effortlessly, it makes it an adverb, and then less makes it the negative. So remember that, effortlessly, okay? It's good, all right. Okay, let's keep moving along. So now we need to explain this. So what do we mean, effortlessly? Okay, and remember, it's like you're talking to an alien or you're writing for an alien. Okay, so be very clear. Again, visualize. So the amount of time and energy involved in purchasing products and services online is often significantly less than that which is needed to go to physical shops. Okay, explanation. All it takes these days to find the right merchandise is to access an online megastore like Amazon, search by name, click purchase, and make payment. Then the product arrives to the buyer's doorstep, usually within a week's time. Okay. All right, so there I am explaining step by step this convenience. So I picture myself and what we do, okay? Use yourself, use your visualization. I sit there, I'm looking for a product. What do? I click. Now here, again, I used the strategy of down-up processing. So I actually thought of a specific product that I purchased just the other day, all right? And then I thought about, well, how was that? Why was that so easy for me? Okay. All right. Let's see what your explanations are coming up as, okay? Okay, Shanghung, shopping online is easy via computer or phone on the internet. People can buy billions of products anytime, anywhere. So Shanghung, it's not bad. You're kind of blurring the lines between convenience and choices. Okay, when you say billions of products, the reader will start thinking choices. So you're starting to dip into another one of your body paragraphs. Be really careful with that, students, not to overlap the information. Okay, you should have distinct paragraphs for distinct points. All right, keep that in mind. Hassan says, that is to say, these days individuals can purchase merchandise while they are sitting on their sofa or doing chores at home. Very good, Hassan. You're absolutely on the right track by searching a website and clicking purchase, right? So, Hassan, it's good. What I recommend is finishing the idea. Okay, so what you have, Hassan, visually in that explanation is you have a person who is buying merchandise, okay, sitting on their sofa or doing their chores, vacuuming or dusting or something, washing the dishes. So finish the idea. How does the person complete that purchase? They open a website, they click buy, and the product is delivered to their door. Bing bong, get the product. Okay, so complete the ideas in your explanations, right? Okay, so for Doves is jumping a little bit ahead, but that's absolutely good. That's where we're going next. So last week I bought an iPhone 11 through Amazon and it was delivered in 3 days. Okay, sure. So let's take for Doves example. So last week I bought the latest Apple iPhone 11 from Amazon and it arrived to my doorstep in 3 days. Now remember, for Doves, especially in task 2, in task 1 numbers are okay, but members, ladies and gents, for English, there's actually a very strict rule that for numbers 0 to 10, you should use words, especially in essays that are non-mathematical or analytical of numbers, okay? So task 1, the charts and diagrams, yeah, it's absolutely okay to use just numbers, but here you want to use words from 0 to 10. And the other important point for Doves is finish your idea. Don't forget your comparison, okay? So what did we start with? We started with energy and time, right? Energy and time. So the way you can make your example even more powerful for Doves is to finish it by saying, this saved me much headache having to travel an hour to the nearest Apple retailer and then waiting another 20 minutes in line to buy this phone. Okay, so finish the idea. Finish the idea. Because remember, for Doves, that we're comparing the advantages of online shopping and the reasons why it's becoming more popular to physical stores, right? One great place to emphasize that is in your example. So this saved me much headache, not having to. Notice the interesting grammar here. Not having to travel an hour to the nearest Apple retailer. and then waiting another 20 minutes in line to buy this phone. Of course, the British would say in queue. We North Americans like to say line instead of queue. Okay. All right, Barendra says, I'm fond of the taste of delicious food, so last week I ordered butter chicken. It tasted amazing, and I did not have to travel 40 minutes to go to the restaurant and wait another 30 minutes for my order to get to my table. So Barendra, same concept as for Dobbs. Remember, viewers, members, finish your comparison in your example with the idea of your body paragraphs, okay? All right, and then a connecting sentence to our next body paragraph. Now that can be quite simple here, okay? So this is only one of 3 distinct or clear advantages of online shopping, okay? That's my connecting sentence. So here I have my body 1, and you can write this nice and fast, okay? When you have clear ideas, you can write this nice and fast, all right? So let's review this. The amount of time and energy involved in purchasing products and services online is often significantly less than that which is needed to go to physical shops. All it takes these days to find the right merchandise is to access an online megastore like Amazon, search by name, click purchase, and make the payment or make payment. Then the product arrives to the buyer's doorstep, usually within a week's time. Last week, I bought the latest Apple iPhone 11 from Amazon, and it arrived to my doorstep in 3 days. I'm joining sentence with sentence here, so I need a comma. This saved me much headache, not having to travel an hour to the nearest Apple retailer and then waiting another 20 minutes in line to buy this phone. This is only one of 3 clear advantages of online shopping. Good. Now, I see there's a lot of good writing coming up in the chat, members. Don't worry, we have 2 more body paragraphs to go here. So we're moving along nice and smoothly. Let's go to body paragraph 2. So this is going to be a 5-paragraph essay. Why? Because it's fairly simple to create this 5-paragraph essay. 4 paragraphs is usually enough for the IELTS, but hey, if you can do 5, you'll be that much closer to band 9, especially if it's well written. Okay, only do 5 when you have 3 clear, simple points, and you can keep your paragraphs short, detailed, and to the point, like in this case. All right. So body 2. Next topic sentence. Okay. Also, the way I'm doing this class right now, members, as you probably realize, is I'm pushing you to be fast. So I'm working on your writing fluency. Okay. So the next is price. Okay. So the advantages of convenience and price. So give me the definition of price. Give me the topic sentence of price. Again, the goal here is to write good sentences, but to write them fast as well. So try to be fast, okay? Price. Define price in the context of online shopping. Okay, give me the topic sentence. All right? Let your thoughts flow quickly through to your hands and type away. Preeti, that's a nice example. I just read it while I'm waiting for these topic sentences. Amarjeet, that works as an explanation. It's not an example with Amazon and Flipkart. Okay, it's quite good. Preeti, there are benefits of online shopping. That would be a sentence for the introduction, not the body paragraphs. Roshni says, no middleman gets products directly to people and profit 1/3 of the products. Roshni, it's a you have a lot of, the grammar, you need to work on that. Roshni, take a step back. That's more of, you're going for more of the explanation there, okay? So rethink that, Roshni. You need to fix the grammar, and that will work better for the explanation of why online shopping is cheaper, right? So always remember that when you're thinking topic sentence, you're thinking of what, not the why. The why is the explanation, and the how is the visible example, okay? So you're thinking what here? What do you mean the price is better for online shopping, okay? Okay, so Ferdov says buying through the internet store is always cheaper as stores don't pay for place. Ferdovs, no contractions in the academic IELTS especially, so do not, right? Ferdovs, don't combine your what and your why, okay? So you're also giving us why information that there's no rental overhead. There's no rental overhead, physical store overhead. So just stick with the what. Okay, Hassan says, truth be told, it's a bit awkward, Hassan, to use truth be told, especially in writing, because you're actually writing, you're not speaking. So using the words saying or telling in writing, you have to be very careful, Hassan. In this type of essay, it wouldn't work very well. We use tell and say more in narrative writing, Hassan. So truth be told is not a good expression because you don't tell me the truth, you write the truth. Okay, so it's awkward to begin with. And we use that expression, Hassan, more in spoken English rather than written English. Okay, so you don't need that. Okay, just start with shopping. Shopping online can be cheaper than traditional ways of shopping due to the unavailability of a middleman. It's not the unavailability. In fact, they are available sometimes online due to lack of a middleman. Again, students, we don't need to go into the reasons why in the topic sentence. Okay, Amaitha Doc says online shopping also helps buy stuff without pinching our pockets. It's cheaper and more affordable. Okay, Amaitha Doc, careful. First of all, do not use the word stuff. Okay, stuff is very low-level English. It's a slang replacement of the word thing. And even the word thing should be avoided in your speech and writing. Okay, so Amaitha Doc, any word like products, merchandise, goods are much, much better than using the word stuff. Don't use the word stuff. If the examiners see you write the word stuff, students, I can almost guarantee you that they'll dock you half a band score right away just for that word. Okay? Just for using the word stuff. I don't want to sound mean, but I would. Your university professor would probably be shocked. They'd be like, stuff? What? So don't use the word stuff. Even in speaking, it's not a good word to use. Okay? It's a poor replacement. Okay? Pinching our pockets, using idiomatic language like that, Amaitha Doc, careful again, okay? I think the better idiom would be without burning a hole in our pocket. So online shopping helps buy merchandise without burning a hole in the pockets of buyers, okay? It's cheap and affordable is repetitive. Cheap and affordable are the same synonyms. So careful, Amaitha Doc, careful. Okay, don't repeat your words either. All right. Okay. Never feel like I'm picking on you when I'm analyzing one of your sentences. I'm speaking to all of you and warning all of you about those kinds of mistakes. I see other students do the same, where they repeat the same word twice in one sentence. Okay, or just use a synonym and repeat. Okay, keep it simple here. So buying online is often significantly cheaper than buying the same product in store by as much as 50%. Okay, so, and you can use the word as well. Use the symbol. It's quicker, easier, save your time. Okay, so just like in speaking, don't forget about quantitative language in your writing, students. Okay, you can always use quantitative writing as well, just like speaking. So buying online is often significantly cheaper than buying the same product in store by as much as 50%. That's the clear message that we're sending with this point. Okay? Now, so this is the what. What do you mean price? Oh, I mean it's cheaper than buying the same product by up to 50% less. That's what I mean. Oh, really? Why? Okay, so a tip to write good body paragraphs, students, is carry a dialogue with yourself. So have an inner dialogue, and you can come up with some great ideas. Okay, so to write excellent body paragraphs, carry an inner dialogue. Okay, there's the example. What do you mean it's cheaper? Answer, well, okay. Next question. Oh, why is it this way? Answer, because. And then the next question is, really? Can you give me an example of this? And then the answer, of course. Okay, so that's the concept that you want to follow. Keep it separate, okay? Keep it uniquely separate, all right? Yes, indeed, Barendra. Too bad it's not quite that easy to get those band scores, right? Maybe in the spirit of Christmas, I'm starting to sound a little bit like Santa Claus. All right, still a month away, but boy, in the West here, definitely you see it early in the stores. Okay, so that's what you want to think of, okay? So now we can answer this question. So why is it cheaper? Now you can tell me the whole middleman and no stores and more competitive pricing. You can also mention the possibility of taxes as well, Amarjeet, in some cases. So there are a lot of reasons why online shopping may be cheaper than buying in physical stores. You don't need to write all of them, okay? Careful with your time and your space. Just think of the major ones, right? So explanation. Okay. And this is where you can use your nice complex sentences. So pick up that grammar range and accuracy points in your explanations. Okay. So since online stores often sell products directly from the manufacturer, and they do not need to pay for a physical storefront, okay? When you go into a boutique where you basically see like shoes nicely put on the walls and so on, that's called a storefront, okay? Just think about it, storefront, right? It's one word, okay? So they do not need to pay for a physical storefront, and therefore they can sell their products for much less. Okay? So that is my explanation, right? It's coming from the manufacturer. There's no storefront. It's much cheaper. Okay. Shang Hung says most people spend money on not only products but also on ads, rental, and employment. However, online shopping puts all prices down affordably. Yes, that's okay, Shang Hung. Careful though, advertising is actually quite a big cost for online as well. Believe me, I know. Our company pays quite a bit for advertising our IELTS products to the world. It's very competitive out there. There's a reason why Google has as much money as it does. Google ads are not a cheap form of marketing, for sure. Okay, so make sure that your logic is always sound, all right? Ferdov says, as online retailers sell their products to consumers directly without paying for rent, comma, it is much cheaper. So Ferdov's good. Make sure you finish your sentence. You only have half of a sentence. Okay. Roshni says, one supportive claim is that direct selling of products to consumers benefits 1/3 the buyer, but also increases the value of merchandise. Okay, Roshni, I get you. I think you're still... So it's like you're trying to explain a theory in economics, Roshni, and the IELTS exam is not the place to explain a theory about economics. So be careful, all right? Hassan says, when an individual purchases a product on the internet, they pay less money by up to 30% in comparison with malls. And the reason is that they buy their items on the internet. Okay, Hassan, so you have a combination from the manufacturers directly. So Hassan, you have a combination of a topic sentence and an explanation there, okay? Yeah, no, Roshni, I'm not saying, so I know that you're sure about your answer, and that's fine. I'm just saying that be really careful, because if you're trying to explain a concept in economics, to the examiner, they might find that confusing, okay? Keep your thoughts simple. Remember, it's like you're speaking to an alien. You're not writing this essay for an economics professor. So just be really, really careful, okay? Barendra says, shopping online is cheaper than physical stores. Barendra, it's cheaper, E-R, or more cheap. But in this case, because we have the word cheaper, you don't use the word more, okay? More funny, because there's no such word as funnier. We just made that up, okay? But for words like faster, you don't use the word more. You just use the word faster or cheaper. Careful with that, okay? Examiners catch all of these mistakes, students, that I catch. They're very well trained, and they don't miss any mistake. They see them all, okay? Online stores sell directly to people. No middleman is involved. So purchasers get the cheapest price possible. That's the end of what you're writing, Barendra. Preeti says it is affordable because there's no need for a big place to showcase products and pay for utilities. So consumers buy directly from the manufacturer. Yeah, Preeti, electricity and water, that's utility, okay, utilities, okay. Kisi says traditional stores need to pay rent and hire lots of employees, which are about 50% of the total expenditure, while online shops have only 20% of these. So online stores spend less and have higher profits. Nice use of quantitative language, Kisi, okay. Students, just a couple of words for lexical resource, okay? So if you want to talk about waterworks, which is your water, okay, electricity, gas, all of these together equal utilities. Okay, it's called your utilities bill or your utility bill, all right? There was another vocabulary that I wanted to share with you. Oh, yes. So all of your costs when you're a business, so rent, salaries, utilities, all of those together, your expenses, it's called your overhead. Okay, that's the correct term. Sometimes we say costs, overhead costs, but at times we just say overhead. Okay, overhead costs. Keep that in mind. All right, so some important vocabulary. All right. If you have your app installed, Academic IELTS Help, our app, we send out useful vocabulary as a notification every single day. So make sure you check those out. Okay. All right. So body 2, they can sell their products for much less. Okay, here comes the example. In fact, not only did I save time on my iPhone purchase, but since I bought directly from Apple, I also saved about $100. There you go, right? Apple, I believe, sells on Amazon. It doesn't matter. It doesn't have to be the truth. A lot of manufacturers do sell through Amazon. So remember that trick that I've said in classes before, students. If you can use the same example in body 1, body 2, body 3 to support your arguments, then you will have more cohesion, more coherence, and that's one of the major categories that defines your task 2 band score. Okay. Carolina says, recently I bought a white dress on eBay, which saved me a lot of money, more than commuting to a physical store. Because it was Black Friday, I even got a 50% discount. Okay, good, Carolina. Just be careful that when you include words like Black Friday, your reader might not know that because they're an alien. So keep it simple in the exam, students. And Black Friday will be coming up actually fairly soon. We will also have some amazing savings for our premium package coming up later this month for Cyber Monday and Black Friday. So students, I'm going to stop there. And members, as you can imagine or guess, the challenge for today is finish the 3rd body paragraph and the conclusion. I will do the same and then I'll post on our YouTube community bulletin board, okay? The 3rd body paragraph, of course, should be about choice. You have more choices online, okay? So Black Friday, Roshni, is like a big savings day in the year. It's where where a lot of stores have huge discounts and savings. Physical stores, Roshni, call it Black Friday. Online stores call it Cyber Monday. They're actually 2 different days, but a lot of online shops are also doing Black Fridays as well. Why not, right? World of consumerism, okay? So that's it for now, students. Again, viewers, members, if you don't have it yet, get our premium package for General IELTS, gieltshelp.com. Click that big red button to join us there for academic. It's this blue background here, aehelp.com. Click that big red button to join us there for our HD video lessons. All right, everyone. In 30 minutes, I will be back with a listening section practice and some tips on how to score well. So make sure you stay tuned. Welcome, Kezia, new member. Excellent. We'll see you in these members chat classes. And I see you have video requests and exams, Kezia. So send me an email for that. Again, Kezia, my email is this, adrian@aehelp.com, and I'll hook you up with those perks. All right. Members, don't forget to finish this essay. I will post it later this week. That's it for now. See you in 30 minutes. Bye. Good luck, Barendra.